What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So the feds released documentations and paperwork on Sue Surf. Earlier this week, Sue Surf went up again for bail to see if he can get released from bail. And in that hearing, what took place, that the feds released a lot of evidence that they had against Tsunami Surf, fighting against him getting bail. And apparently he was denied bail as a result of this found evidence, because they figured he was it wouldn't be safe for him to be out. They also argued how they feared he wouldn't return to trial, and that it wasn't at the community best interest for him to be released. They released screenshots of some of the evidence they have against him to just show why he shouldn't be released. So they released screenshots of his social media that they was tapped into, that they were following him, and some of the conversations he was having in group chats. So they got some of his group chats. I'm going to show you some of his group chats to show that, you know, when you do the group chat, they be private and only for those who specifically in the group chat. But the FBI even had the group chat conversation that was taking place between him and his guys privately, as they tapped into their social media pages. See, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. These apps is all owned by the government. They may appoint somebody faith to be it and give them the credit of them inventing it and making all the money off of it. But at the end of the day, these apps are approved by the government, and they are used for the government on the government soil to actually fight crime and to spy on the Americans. Like we clearly seeing what's going on here, man. So these apps are not safe. Get out of there. Everything is recorded. Everything is recorded. Everything is kept, so it ain't no erasing nothing. Even if you delete something, it still remains in your phone. So everything you do, everything you say is literally being recorded, okay? Make no mistake about it. So here's some of the documentation that was taking place that they use against Surf on his up and coming, on his previous past day in court. These are some of the documentations they used on him. So let's read some of this. Okay. So let me go up here. So I'm gonna start at this line right here that says this. So it say, in July 2021, this individual was fatally shot. Talking about this person was fatally shot, right? That took place via Instagram after he was released from custody. Talking about Surf. Which were found during the lawful search of records relating to Cox's Instagram account, are included below. So when it says Arthur, that's about Surf. When it says Arthur. So let's speaking about Surf when it says Arthur. My computer trying to go before me. Okay, look. So when it speaks about Arthur, it's speaking about Surf. So look at what it says. Okay, it said, so that took place via Instagram after he was released from custody, which were found during a lawful search of records relating to Cox, that's Surf, Rajon Cox, Instagram account, are included below. So Surf is the Arthur. So that's blanked out, right? Right? So it says body. Right? So it says body. Wait, Surf, your whole A is out? Arthur, Sue Surf says, my whole ass is out. You know, hold on, wait. Man, why my thing just keep on going up without me, man? Then they respond, during this Instagram group chat, Cox touted the skills of his lawyer, explaining Arthur, Sue Surf I never told on a soul. My baby can drop dead right now. The man is a effing shark. Talking about his lawyer. His lawyer is a effing shark. Then the body said, then Surf said, he beat my murder attempt in 2017. Then Surf says, and he beat my strap charge from 5th. Man, this stuff is going up without me, man. Terrible, man. Okay, then he said, and he beat my strap charge, right? Okay, let me see. Okay, so he said he beat my face. Then they say later in that conversation, Cox stated they got my 40 and my 9. Talking about now, this is them showing that Surfs had on that both was his. This is what they saying. Yellow. They got 40 and my 9. They saying this was Surf said. They got both his guns, right? The Instagram handles of the individual with whom Coxon communicated have been deducted in the publicly filed document, but made available to the defense and the court. This is likely a reference of Cox's aggravated assault, as detailed on page 7 of the pretrial report. He was originally charged with attempted murder. This is a likely reference to Cox's May 6, 2019 arrest in Jersey City, New Jersey, for possession of a handgun that was loaded with 4 hollow point bullets in a large capacity magazine, as detailed on page 7 and 8 of the pretrial report. The charges were later dismissed. So as y'all can see, they're using these things against him, right? Then they come back here to another release of his text messages. It says right here, like message, he said, nigga had down. Niggas had my man down. Stuff like that, losing friends. Body. Let's see what they said. Cox was not merely bragging on social media about guns. See, he defended bail motion as during the conversation to his recent release from custody. Cox admitted that the guns that had been confiscated pursuant of the arrest, a 40 caliber firearm and a 9mm firearm, were his. To be sure, Cox now claimed that he has come a long way from his criminal past and has made significant efforts to be a positive on his community. But the investigation has demonstrated that Cox remained closely affiliated with the enterprise and involved in criminal activity. For example, Cox was captured on a video that appeared to have been made in 2021 driving through East Orange, New Jersey, threatening a man. Hold on. Threatening a man. Threatening a man on firearm, loaded magazine, and yelling in substance, I'm going to kill you when I catch you, on 6-0 Crip. A still shot of this event is included below. So, hold on, let me show y'all, son. So he did that on that. So it's showing you what he doing. And he said this. He said, them ghosts, F then. Then they got another release. He said, I need something with a switch on it. I think the top one, a switch killer. I think the top one, a killer. Okay? Watch this. Both Cox and Warden are felons who are prohibited from possessing firearms. Troubling, the two are likely referring to a firearm switch, which can convert a semi-automatic firearm to an automatic weapon. Accordingly, the nature and circumstance of this offense, as well as the strength of the evidence of Cox's long-standing association with the enterprise, weigh heavily in favor of continued detention. So right here, they clearly showing more messages on surf that they're using against him, right? Watch this. So right here, they use another message of him. Okay, so it says this guy in Surf No Cap named, well, this surf manager, Bellamy. Bellamy recently posted the following on his Instagram story, which is a post that is made to Instagram and is only available for a short period of time. So what is Bellamy saying here? He said, hey, killer, we got you. We got you too, Sheik. They can't snatch us all. Then it says, this photograph appears to depict Bellamy as well as Warden, who is known by the Moniker killer by stating, a killer, we got you too, Sheik. They can't snatch us all. Bellamy demonstrated that he, and thus also Cox Surf, as well, was well aware of the superseding indictment and the related warrant for Cox's arrest. On or about October 13, 2022, law enforcement, included Deputy U.S. Marshals, determined that Cox was inside a Jersey City apartment. The resident, they assessed the building in which the resident was located through a back stairwell. There, law enforcement found Cox together with that girl he was with. But notice what they saying here. Now, this is what they arguing against Surf of why he shouldn't be made bail. Because this argument is basically saying that he was well aware that he had a warrant. And when it said killer and Sheik, Surf manager was saying that. When said right here, they saying Surf wasn't even locked up at that time. So Surf was well aware of his warrant. So Surf was well aware of what was going on. So what they saying is when Surf was well aware of this stuff going on right here, he knew he had a warrant and refused to turn himself in. So he was so-called on a run and shouldn't be permitted bail because he can't be trusted. But as y'all can see, they had they got their public messages and their private messages they had among themselves, showing you how the government works, showing you what they do. You get what I'm saying? They clearly had these things, following these brothers and showing everything that they was doing, man, behind the scenes, all in their social media, all in their private channels. So there you go, man. If you brothers doing anything illegal on there, y'all better stop. But here's another thing that y'all need to know. Notice in this indictment where they had Surf, anybody he was talking to, anybody he connected with, they ran y'all names through. So that's battle rappers too. You battle rappers, y'all names have been ran through. Y'all conversations have been recorded. The feds got all y'all conversations. Everybody who Surf was talking to, the feds have all y'all conversations, y'all phone numbers, y'all social media pages that y'all subscribe to, who y'all talking to, who y'all all under investigation too, man. Basically, I'm just keeping it 100, especially if y'all ever had these talks with Surf and y'all was saying things, y'all under investigation too. And then paperwork, literally, if you go inside the paperwork, it literally shows you that a lot of y'all brothers under investigation. So I don't know who y'all was that were talking to Sir, whatever information y'all had, but y'all definitely under investigation. Real facts. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours.